Dear friends, welcome once again to this space of health and well-being. I'm Dr. Marina, and today I want to speak to you from the heart about a topic that affects millions of men in America and around the world: the loss of vitality after 60. Surely more than once you've noticed that your energy isn't the same anymore. That strength that used to accompany you throughout the day, that confidence you had during intimate moments, seems to gradually fade away. Many patients come to my office worried, almost in silence, asking, "Doctor, is it normal to feel that I don't perform like I used to? Is this simply age and nothing can be done about it?" And my answer, always with a smile, is clear: no, it's not inevitable. Age brings changes, yes, but it also gives us the opportunity to take better care of ourselves, to make conscious choices, and to recover what we believe is lost. Today I want to share with you one of those opportunities: the power of 3 collagen-rich fruits that can help improve your circulation, your energy, and your intimate confidence. The most interesting thing is that we're not talking about miracle remedies, expensive supplements, or secret formulas. We're talking about simple, fresh foods that you surely already know and that have been on our family tables forever. Fruits that, when consumed correctly and consistently, have the power to awaken your vitality and give you back the confidence that you thought age had dimmed. Before getting into details, I want to invite you to leave in the comments where you're watching from today. It excites me so much to read you. There are those who write to me from New York, from Florida, from small towns in our country, or even from other English-speaking countries. This community grows thanks to you, and every message counts. I also want to ask you to share your experience. What fruits do you consume regularly? Is there any that you don't tolerate or don't like? Each answer helps us get to know each other better and create together a space of trust and learning. This isn't just about listening to me, it's about learning as a community. Now, let me tell you a fact that few people know. According to the American Medical Association, around 35% of men over 60 have some degree of hormonal deficiency. What does this mean? That the body begins to produce less and less collagen and other essential proteins. And without collagen, blood vessels weaken, circulation decreases, and with it, your energy, your stamina, and your desire are reduced. This process happens silently. Year after year, almost without you noticing, intimate moments become less. Intense recovery after physical exertion takes longer, and gradually a feeling of disconnection appears. It's not just about the physical, it also affects your mood, your confidence, and your way of relating to your partner. But here comes the good news. You don't have to resign yourself. Modern science has shown that it's possible to stimulate collagen production naturally through diet. And especially with 3 very familiar fruits, very much from our American tradition, that have a proven effect on circulation and intimate vitality. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to feel that energy running through your body again, that lightness in your movements, that confidence in your nights. We're not talking about miracles, but about giving your body the nutrients it needs to function as it should. What excites me most is that everything I'm going to tell you is backed by serious scientific studies, peer-reviewed and conducted on older men like you. No assumptions. These are real data that show how these foods can improve your quality of life. That's why I want to ask you to stay with me until the end of this video, because each fruit has a different function. It's not just about eating them randomly. The secret is in combining them in the right way and in the right order to multiply their effects. And believe me, fruit number 1, the most powerful, is precisely the one that most people ignore. I'll reveal that one to you at the end. If you feel that this topic is valuable to you so far, support me with a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you help me reach more people, and most importantly, you won't miss any of my upcoming tips on natural health, longevity, and vitality. Now, it's time to begin. Next, I'll talk about the first fruit on our list. It's number 3, because we'll go in ascending order. It may seem modest, even too common, but it fulfills a fundamental function: repairing the collagen base that your body has been losing over the years. Before revealing it, I want you to participate in the comments. Tell me, how old are you now? Are you someone who loves all fruits, or is there one you can't stand? Your answers not only inspire me, they also help make this community more interactive and close. Remember something very important. Taking care of your health doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Often, the most effective solutions are right in front of us, in the simple foods that nature gives us, and that have been part of our culture for generations. Stay with me, because now I'm going to show you the first of these fruits. A tropical fruit, full of flavor, abundant in America, and capable of giving your body back the vascular flexibility, energy, and vitality you need. Gentlemen, the time has come to talk about the first fruit on our list. It's number 3 because we'll go from least to most powerful, but that doesn't make it any less fundamental. In fact, without this fruit, the other 2 couldn't unleash their maximum effect. I'm talking about papaya, a tropical fruit that we find in almost every market in America, on breakfast tables, and in fresh juices. Perhaps you've eaten it your whole life without knowing that it hid an extraordinary power. It's a natural source of collagen in the form of vitamin C and enzymes that your body urgently needs after 60. Why? Because collagen is the protein that keeps your blood vessels strong, flexible, and ready to carry oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your body. And when blood vessels lose that flexibility, your circulation becomes slow, and with it, your energy, your stamina, and your intimate vitality decrease. Papaya, with its soft orange pulp, provides large amounts of vitamin C, an essential nutrient for your body to produce collagen. After 60, natural collagen production decreases dramatically, and if you don't give it an external boost, the effects appear immediately. Fatigue, less desire, loss of intensity in your nights, and, worse, loss of confidence. But when you integrate fresh papaya into your daily diet, your body receives the boost it needs. Vitamin C begins to stimulate collagen production, blood vessels regain elasticity, and blood flows more freely and powerfully to the areas that need it most. And it's not just about improving your intimate circulation. Your heart, your skin, your digestion, and your daily energy also benefit. The most interesting thing is that in addition to vitamin C, papaya contains antioxidants that help combat chronic inflammation. And inflammation is that silent enemy that little by little turns off your vitality. Each cell becoming inflamed means less energy, less strength, and less desire. That's why papaya is doubly powerful. It stimulates collagen and fights inflammation. Now, there's something I want to be clear about. How you consume papaya is fundamental. Eating fresh, newly cut papaya is the best way to take advantage of its benefits. You can enjoy it alone, with a touch of lime, in a natural smoothie, or even with a little chili powder, as is traditional in many states. That mix not only gives it a delicious flavor, it also helps better preserve its antioxidants. What you should avoid are processed versions. Papaya in syrup, jams loaded with sugar, or industrialized juices. Although they seem like practical options, the truth is that they lose much of the nutrients and, worse, the excess sugar neutralizes their effects. I've seen many patients convinced they were taking care of their health by eating papaya in syrup, when in reality, they were getting the opposite effect. Let me tell you the story of Robert, a 59-year-old man from Phoenix. He came to my consultation worried because he felt his energy at night had notably decreased. He told me, "Dr. Marina, I always thought papaya in syrup was healthy. I ate it almost daily after meals, but lately I feel my vitality fading." When I explained that the extra sugar was affecting his circulation and recommended changing to fresh papaya with lime in the mornings, he was skeptical. However, he agreed to try. After 3 weeks, he returned and told me that not only did he feel more energetic, but his wife had also noticed the difference. He felt confident again, light, and eager to enjoy life as before, and all with a change. As simple as choosing fresh papaya instead of processed. That's the magic of papaya. Simple, accessible, and powerful. It's the fruit that lays the first stone in rebuilding your vitality. Now, what can you feel shortly after eating fresh papaya? Many of my patients describe a sensation of lightness and energy. Within a few hours, vitamin C already begins to stimulate collagen production. Their blood vessels regain flexibility, blood flows better, and your body begins to show a warmth that prepares you for more secure and connected moments of intimacy. Additionally, the papain enzyme improves digestion, avoiding heaviness and allowing nutrients to be absorbed more quickly. I want you to think of papaya as the alarm clock for your vitality. After years of your body reducing collagen production, papaya comes to ignite that engine again. And although it's fruit number 3, it's essential because it opens the way for the following fruits to be even more effective. That's why I invite you to try it consciously. Not as just any dessert, but as a natural treatment that can change your intimate health and daily energy. Add it to your breakfast, combine it with lime, enjoy it with family. And after a few weeks, come back to this video and tell me how it went. Your experience can inspire many other men who, like you, seek to recover what they believe is lost. Gentlemen, papaya is just the beginning. Now that you know how it helps awaken your vitality, I want to take you to the next level. Because the next fruit, fruit number 2, although smaller and humbler, is a true silent champion of circulation. Stay with me, because what you'll discover next may surprise you even more. We've already taken the first step with papaya, which helps awaken your collagen and return elasticity to your blood vessels. But now it's time to talk about fruit number 2, a small jewel of our land that sometimes goes unnoticed, but holds enormous power for your health and vitality. I'm referring to guava, that fruit with an unmistakable aroma that many of us enjoy in juices, fresh drinks, salads, and even homemade snacks. You surely remember it from your childhood. Cut in halves with a little salt, in sweet smoothies, or in family desserts. But what you may not have known is that guava is one of the foods richest in vitamin C in the entire world, even more than oranges. And as you already know, without vitamin C, your body cannot produce collagen efficiently. Collagen is the foundation of your blood vessels. Without it, they become fragile, rigid, and with little capacity to transport blood. That translates into tiredness, loss of stamina, and decreased intimate desire. But when you give your body enough vitamin C through guava, everything changes. Vessels regain strength, blood flows better, and your vitality is renewed. In addition to its vitamin C, guava contains very powerful antioxidants, like lycopene, that fight inflammation and help prevent arterial stiffness. Inflammation is like a silent fire that wears down your body without you realizing. If you've ever felt heaviness, lack of energy, or disconnection with your partner, the cause may be an internal inflammatory processes that are turning off your vitality. Guava acts right there. It reduces that inflammation, protects your arteries, and keeps your circulation active and strong. And at the same time, it provides fiber, which regulates your digestion, and potassium, which helps maintain your blood pressure and balance. All this makes it a comprehensive ally for your intimate and cardiovascular health. Now, the way to consume it is key. Ideally, eat fresh guava, well-washed and in bites, also taking advantage of its skin, where much of the fiber and antioxidants are concentrated. Another very traditional option in America is to prepare a light guava juice with little water and even a pinch of salt, as is customary in several regions. This preparation preserves its vitamin C and is refreshing, as well as delicious. What I recommend you avoid are processed guava pastes or industrialized sweets, which often come loaded with sugar. Although they are part of many traditions, that excess sugar raises blood glucose and nullifies a good part of the fruit's benefits. You can enjoy them occasionally, of course, but if your goal is to improve circulation and recover vitality, it's best to consume guava in its most natural form. Let me tell you the story of John, a 71-year-old man from Georgia. All his life, he enjoyed the combination of guava paste with cheese at family gatherings. For him, it was a tradition, a pleasure that reminded him of his childhood. However, over the years, he noticed that his intimate desire decreased and his energy wasn't the same. When he came for a consultation, I explained to him that, although guava is very good, processed versions with excess sugar weren't helping him. He decided to try a change. He began to consume fresh guava every morning in slices, accompanied by a little lime. And what happened was impressive. In a few weeks, he noticed more energy, less fatigue, and a notable recovery of his confidence. The most beautiful thing was that he told me, with a smile, how his wife had also noticed the change. "Doctor, even my marriage feels different," he told me, and all thanks to a fruit as simple as fresh guava. What can you expect immediately after consuming fresh guava? Within hours, vitamin C begins to stimulate collagen production, strengthening blood vessels. Its fiber improves digestion, avoiding that heaviness that often steals energy. And potassium helps maintain your pressure and balance, giving you a feeling of lightness and well-being. Many men describe a kind of rebirth of energy that makes them feel more secure and connected with their partner. I want you to think of guava as a silent champion. Unlike other more striking fruits, it doesn't need attention to demonstrate its value. It does its work constantly and deeply, rebuilding your vascular foundations, combating inflammation, and giving you back the strength you thought was lost. And here, again, the invitation is to action. It's not just about listening to this advice and forgetting it. It's about putting it into practice. The next time you go to the market, buy fresh guavas and place them on your table. Make them part of your daily diet. And after a couple of weeks, I want you to come back and tell me how it went. Your experience can inspire thousands of men who, like you, need to remember that the solution isn't always in expensive medications, but in fruits that nature gives us generously. Papaya has already awakened your collagen, guava is strengthening and protecting it. But we still lack the most powerful jewel of all. Fruit number 1, the one considered the true golden elixir of intimate vitality. A beloved fruit in America, present in our fairs, in our kitchens, and in our memories, but whose real power many don't know. Stay with me, because what I'm going to reveal to you next can completely transform your way of understanding intimate health after 60. We've reached the most anticipated point of this journey. We've already talked about how papaya helps awaken your collagen and how guava strengthens your arteries and your circulation. But now I want to present you with the most powerful fruit of all, the one I call the golden elixir of vitality. A fruit that is not only delicious and abundant in America, but also concentrates a set of nutrients that make it the #1 ally for your energy, your circulation, and your intimate confidence. I'm talking about mango. Yes, that juicy, sweet fruit, full of color and flavor that we enjoy so much in smoothies, salads, fresh drinks, or simply in bites straight from the tree. Mango is not just a pleasure for the palate, it's a true natural medicine, a gift from the American land for our health. Why is mango so special? Because it combines 3 key vitamins that almost no other fruit brings together in such high concentration: vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin E. Vitamin C, as you know, stimulates collagen production, keeping your blood vessels firm and flexible. Vitamin A protects mucous membranes and improves cellular oxygenation, which translates into greater resistance and recovery. And vitamin E, considered the vitamin of youth, helps balance your hormones and sustain your natural desire. This combination is unique and makes mango a comprehensive food for intimate health. It's not just about improving your circulation, but giving your body the necessary tools to balance itself, function correctly, and give you back that spark you thought was lost. But that's not all. Mango also contains a very powerful antioxidant called mangoferin, which has the ability to reduce inflammation and prevent arterial stiffness. Stiffness in the arteries is one of the main reasons why many older men feel less energy and less response during intimacy. By consuming fresh mango, you help keep your arteries elastic, your blood flow active, and your vitality ignited. The data confirms it. A study conducted by the National Institutes of Health showed that men who include fruits rich in antioxidants, like mango, in their regular diet report a significant improvement in their sexual quality of life after age 55. And it's logical. A body that receives antioxidants and vitamins in the right amount responds better not only in intimacy, but in daily life. The key, as always, is in the way you consume it. Fresh mango is irreplaceable. You can eat it in fruit salads, in natural juices, in smoothies with lime, or even with a touch of chili powder and salt, as we're accustomed to in America. That combination not only enhances its flavor, but also keeps its properties intact. What you should avoid are processed versions, mangoes in syrup, jams with excess sugar, or industrialized juices. Excess sugar directly affects your circulation and nullifies the benefits of collagen. I've had patients who were convinced they were taking care of their health by eating mango and syrup every day, but in reality, they were raising their glucose and weakening their blood vessels. Let me share with you the story of Michael and Mary, a fictional couple from Florida. Mary told me in consultation that for years, they used to end their meal with mango and syrup, thinking it was a healthy dessert. However, over time, she noticed that Michael felt dull, with less desire and little confidence in his intimacy. When we talked about the issue, I recommended changing that habit to fresh mango in the afternoon snack or as part of breakfast. At first, they were skeptical, but they agreed to try. 3 weeks later, Mary wrote me an excited message. "Doctor, I can't believe it. Michael feels more energetic, more confident, and our connection as a couple has blossomed again." Something as simple as changing the type of mango we eat made all the difference. That's the power of fresh mango. Natural, authentic, and full of nutrients that work together to give you back your vitality. Now, what can you feel after eating fresh mango? Within hours, its vitamins C and A begin to stimulate collagen production and improve the elasticity of your blood vessels. Vitamin E begins to balance your hormones, which translates into a boost of desire and energy. And mangiferin fights inflammation, giving you a feeling of lightness and well-being. Many men describe that after eating mango, they feel a pleasant warmth run through their body, as if igniting an internal spark. And let's not forget that mango also strengthens your immune system, improves your digestion, and protects your skin. It is truly a complete fruit that benefits your health holistically and that you can enjoy in multiple ways without ever getting bored. I want you to reflect on this. Sometimes we believe we need expensive solutions, complex treatments, or strong medications to recover vitality. But the reality is that nature offers us simple answers within everyone's reach. Mango is one of those answers. And the most beautiful thing is that it's deeply linked to our culture, our flavors, and our American traditions. So the next time you have the opportunity, choose fresh mango. Make it part of your daily diet, and you'll see how little by little your body begins to respond differently. And if you do, don't forget to return to this channel and tell me your experience in the comments. I'll love reading you and sharing your achievements with this community. With papaya, we laid the foundations. With guava, we strengthened your circulation. And with mango, we ignite the fire of your vitality. But this journey doesn't end here. Stay with me, because in the next and final block, we're going to close with a powerful summary, a cultural message, and above all, a call to action for you to start transforming your life today. We've traveled a wonderful path together. We began by talking about a silent problem that affects millions of men over 60, collagen loss, and decreased circulation. We saw how that deficiency gradually turns off energy, stamina, and intimate confidence. But we also discovered that nature, so generous with us, offers us simple and powerful answers. 3 fruits that seem common, that have always been on our tables, turned out to be authentic allies to bring life back to your arteries, strength to your energy, and spark to your intimacy. Papaya, with its richness in vitamin C and digestive enzymes, opens the way to awakening your collagen and reducing inflammation. Guava, small but extraordinary, provides even more vitamin C and antioxidants that strengthen circulation and combat arterial stiffness. And finally, mango, our golden elixir, which combines vitamins C, A, and E to rebuild collagen, balance hormones, and rekindle passion. I want you to remember something very important. These fruits are not passing fads or internet tricks. They are real foods from our American land, part of our culture and our history. The same fruits that our grandparents enjoyed in smoothies, salads, and fresh drinks now have a new value for us, helping us live more years with health, confidence, and joy. In America, according to the CDC, men's life expectancy now exceeds 76 years. That means that if you're over 60, you still have ahead of you a decade or more to enjoy your family, your friends, your partner, and yourself. And the big question is, how do you want to live those years? With fatigue, resigned to losing your vitality, or with energy, with passion, and with the pride of taking care of yourself every day? The decision is in your hands. And the good news is that change can begin today. With something as simple as incorporating fresh papayas, guavas, and mangoes into your daily diet. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated treatments. You just need consistency and the will to take care of your health naturally. Imagine this. You get up in the morning, choose a fresh papaya, and enjoy it with lime in your breakfast. Later, as a snack, you eat a fresh guava, crunchy and full of flavor. And in the afternoon, you share a mango smoothie with a touch of chili and lime with your family. They appear to be simple gestures, but in your body, they are profound transformations. Your arteries strengthen, your circulation improves, your energy ignites, and your confidence blooms again. Many of my patients tell me that after a few weeks of making these changes, they feel a rebirth. They no longer wake up tired, they no longer feel disconnected from their partner, they no longer believe that age is a wall that separates them from passion. On the contrary, they discover that they still have much to live for and much to enjoy. I want to invite you to be part of those stories. Don't let age make you believe that everything is lost. Today, you have in your hands the power to choose. And choosing means giving your body what it needs to respond as it always has. Take the test. Include these 3 fruits in your diet for a couple of weeks, and then come back to tell me how it went. Leave me your comment down below. Which of these fruits are you going to incorporate first? Papaya, guava, or mango? What changes did you notice in your energy or confidence? I'll love reading you and responding to you, because this channel is a living community where every experience counts. And if this video has been useful to you, share it with someone who needs it. It could be your brother, your father, your neighbor, or even a childhood friend. You never know how much good you can do by sharing information that transforms lives. That said, I also want to remind you of something with responsibility. If you experience persistent problems in your intimate health or circulation, don't ignore it. Consult your doctor at your local health center. What we share here are natural tools for prevention and support, but each body is different and medical guidance is always necessary. Friends, I'm Dr. Marina, and I feel deeply grateful that you've accompanied me this far. This space exists for you so that together we can learn to take care of our health, so that we can talk about what is often silenced, and so that we discover that age should never be a limit to living fully. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you'll be part of this community that grows every day, and you'll always receive the best tips to maintain your vitality at any stage of life. And get ready, because in my next video, I'm going to reveal 3 powerful habits that multiply the effects of these fruits and take your energy to an even higher level. They are simple habits, easy to apply, but with a huge impact on your health and intimate life. Now, it's time to close. Click on the video that appears on your screen and join me in discovering those additional habits that can change your life. Don't settle for what you have today. Give your body the opportunity to recover passion, health, and the joy of living. Let's continue together, keeping energy, confidence, and vitality alive at any age.